Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Feed My Kids run here on Zielonka. Just working on harvesting up the potatoes right now. It's a kind of a slow process, but we're getting there. I'm also I've already started seeding this field with canola just because I wanted to get some seeding done, kind of get rolling already. And we can always move this put potatoes on this other field to our right if we still need potatoes instead of canola going forward, right? So we got options, but I already got one pass of this done. Let me see if I can unhook here, grab the digested that I've got here as well. Coming right behind the plow guy. We are very much very close to each of these guys. Trying to be as efficient as possible, just trying to get as close as we can behind them. We've got the seeder going here in a minute. Get a couple passes more of that. I don't think I'm gonna put canola on that field to the left over there though. I think we're gonna be fine with just the one field of canola. When do we plant potatoes again? Potatoes is not until March, alongside sugar beets. Okay. At least we didn't forget to plant the canola this time. But also, at least we do have enough canola oil to justify a big chunk of potatoes, right? We got 160,000 liters of potatoes we got to punch through with the amount of canola we got sitting there already. Oh, don't do that. What are you doing? I still do not understand how the beehives are messing with them this much. It's the only thing that can make sense. I can't imagine it's anything else but the beehives. I mean, I get it if they were on the far right lane where they were just about to run into the beehives, like literally run into them. But as it is, it just seems a little... Like, the whole point of the beehives is so that they can be near the field, right? Like, I thought that was kind of their value. But apparently it messes things up. I have a feeling he's going to stop partway again, unfortunately, but let's just get the seeder hooked up and then we can go back and babysit him some more. Well, we made it past the first one. To get to the end here, we'll have to stop him for a little bit. All right, let's grab. Oh, you're already starting to try to unload because the guy's already there. I guess that makes sense. Looks like 2 more passes with you. Probably another pass and a little bit extra with the digested. Although, honestly, we're just going to do 1 more pass with the digested. There's no point in doing that little sliver. And then we'll finish up the seating. So we're making progress. Little by little. How are we doing on the precision farming stuff? I haven't looked at it in a while. 14%. Pretty good. So we could speed this little guy up a little bit if we wanted to. Still got to plow the top field though, so need to give that harvester a little bit of a head start. No, don't do that. Don't be going backwards the entire length of the field. There's no reason for that. Looks like he'll miss that tractor. I think, maybe? Hard to tell. Wait, are you... Stop? Stop proving that you know how to back up the entire length of the field. It's not necessary. You can also just go forward, turn around, and just go do it the right way. I'm trying to do all this tricky things of showing off. I get it. You know how to back up really well. Congratulations. It's not the point. Not very efficient, my friend. Alright, so we're good enough on the digested here. Again, as usual, digested does not have to be perfect. Just get most of the field. Whatever you get saves us money. Not really worth going back to get another load just for a tiny little bit here at the end. Although we will need some for the other field at some point. Wait, didn't I start you at the other... Did you really come all the way down, back all the way up, then turn around and start backing up again? I'm so confused. Oh, these workers sometimes. They do very dumb things. Now what are you going to do? I'm watching you this time. What are you doing? Okay, now you're turning around. Okay, okay. We're good. We're still... Wait, no, wait, no. There we go. Now go forward. There you go. I don't understand sometimes. I mean, it worked out that time, but I still don't get the backing up. It's so weird. I would love to see the code that tells it that it needs to back up the entire length of a field. When boss not watching, back up entire length of the field and be done. All right, I think I can get you started here. All right, get you going. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. Not being dumb again, thankfully. Plow guy's coming along just fine. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, cruising along here. How we doing? I'm going to put a little skip in there. We'll be right back once we get a little bit further along here. All right, we're almost done with the potatoes. Took us a while, but I mean, it's kind of how potatoes work. Takes a while, but you do get a lot of them. I mean, I'll give you that. We're already up to 177,000 liters up here and about to drop off another 20,000. So about 200,000 liters for these two fields, which is funny because I think I said before, we needed, what, 160,000 liters just for the amount of canola oil we had left. So we actually still have a lot of canola oil compared to how much potatoes we're getting. We're definitely going to have to keep doing 2 potato fields every cycle. So that canola field to our right over here, that's it. We got this one right here that we're working right now. It's going to have to be potatoes again, as well as that field straight down south of us that's currently got sugar beets on it. That'll have to be potatoes as well. And eventually we might have to move the canola back up to this field instead, just because it's a smaller field. So we'll see. We'll play around with it. Need just a few minutes for the sugar beets. We'll drop off our potatoes. Plowing's almost done. Could go ahead and do the digested stuff, but I don't think we need to worry about it just yet. You really don't get a lot of potato chips, honestly, for the amount of potatoes you put in here. It's 100 potatoes per bag of potato chips, essentially, or per thousand, per, not even 1,000 liters, per 30 potato. That's a lot. That is a lot. Like, are we still getting, like, a value? Like, is it a value thing? Let me see. So, potatoes, just if I were to sell potatoes by themselves... I mean, I know they're not worth much, but just kind of curious. Looks like 212, right, per 1,000 liters. So let's say we had 200,000 liters of potatoes divided by 1,000 times 212. 42,000 bucks for a bunch of potatoes, right? 42,000 bucks. All right, so then we go back down to the potato chips. So 200,000 liters of potatoes makes, I'm not even going to count the canola oil. We'll worry about that in a minute. 200,000 liters makes, divided by 100, makes 2,000 rounds times 30, 60,000 liters. So 60 batches times 1,577. That's 94,000. So it's about double, right? A little bit more than double. Which makes sense. Okay, that sounds good. And then the canola oil is actually very minimally used. So, yeah, so there's still definitely bigger profit for doing potato chips than over potatoes, which you would think there would be, but it was hard to kind of judge that based on how many potatoes we're using. Alrighty. We're gonna have this truck ready to go for the sugar beets, I guess. Or TMR if we need it. No, we don't. How are we doing on the plowing? Plowing should be done. Yeah, it's about to be finished. Okay, we missed one little batch of little potatoes back here, but that's all right. No biggie. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Again, I forgot to fill up the seeder. Keep forgetting to fill up the seeder with the potatoes. That's all right. It's okay. I probably will never put potatoes in that seeder because I keep forgetting. It would be so much cheaper than filling it with seed, but I can't get it back out of the potato chip factory now, so we're kind of out of luck on that one. All right. I think we're good for the month. We do need to fertilize and herbicide. Sorry, we don't need to fertilize. We need to herbicide the canola next month. And then September when we... I always forget. October is when we harvest sugar beets. Alrighty. Well, let's go. September is when we sell potato chips. That's what we do. I really should write down every month what's happening each month. I've done that in past runs, but up until now it's been pretty straightforward. Now I'm kind of getting a little confused. All right, let's go ahead and grab our herbicide. We'll get more herbicide soon, but we're okay for the moment. Let's get you rolling along. Let's see here. What do we got? Cows are good for another month. Potatoes. Okay, we're fine. Chocolate's okay. Could use a little bit more milk soon, but not desperately fast because we still have 2 months worth of milk and sugar here. Is it worth selling potatoes? If we do, we're probably just going to take the Bronco because I don't think it's that much sitting over here. I mean, I suppose we might as well sell the potato chips because why not? It's like to sell everything would be a good place to sell it. It's not worth a lot of money because of how few we have, but every little bit's going to help, huh? Get you headed over this way. Oh, you're gonna go that way? Okay. You do you. How are we doing on herbiciding? Did you go halfway and turn around? I'm assuming you did, because I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Yes, you did. You didn't even go halfway. You went like a third of the way and turned around. Oh, I love the stupid workers. It's just not logical. It's just so weird. Like even on the left-hand side, like I would get it if on the right-hand side they stopped before they got to the beehives. But on the left-hand side, really? Like, why? That doesn't make sense. But it has to be the beehives because I don't think they were doing that before we got the beehive set up. So it's so weird. Okay, so what else we got to do this month? Not really much, right? Cows are going to be okay for this month. Don't have to worry about the milk just yet. TMR's fine. Yeah, everything's good. One thing is if I stay here and catch them right as they stop working and then I queue them back up to work again, they actually will go ahead and finish it for you, which is so weird. It's not like they're not capable of finishing that line. They just choose not to. Not enough to get us out of the hole, but every little bit's gonna help. Once we sell the chocolate next, I think we'll definitely be getting out of the hole at that point. We got a lot of chocolate coming in. Crazy thing is, our potato chip factory can handle a lot more potatoes than we've currently thrown at it, so there might be a phase where we just have all potatoes. I don't know. It's just, it can handle a lot right now. Hey, I did it. All right. Like, for example, sorry, wrong button. How much potatoes can it handle in a year? 48,000 per month. So, stupid amounts. That's a lot. About 500,000 liters, something like that. More than that, 550 maybe, something like that. Let's see here. 48,000 times 12, 576. Okay, so almost 600,000 actually. That would basically be all of our fields a couple times over at this point. Yeah, we just don't have enough fields to satisfy that potato chip factory's entire ability. But we'll do what we can. I don't know if I want to get more fields because I think that might be a little too much for what we're trying to do. I mean, there's a lot of fields on this map. We could do more, but this means much longer processing times per year. Cool. Alright, that is done. Alrighty, what is next on our list? Nothing for September, I don't think. Again, cows are okay, so let's fast forward and be ready to go. We're actually over time. We'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll fast forward and go from there. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.